So, morning. Just out for my morning walk, and I clocked up 129 kilometers last week, which is kind of a lot. It's a peak that I've met after a few weeks, but yeah, so that feels good, and I feel pretty all right today actually, which is good. So yeah, this is kind of also, I was just wandering up here thinking, what were the reasons that I set up, the YouTube channel originally? Well, originally it was to learn how to video edit, and I was thinking, I'll, do something to learn a skill because I was a bit bored, and I was a bit like, so I thought, right, let's learn how to video edit. And then also I was cycling a lot, and I wanted to kind of help motivate myself to cycle more. Yeah, and so I thought, I really like watching people, cycling down trails and stuff. I actually enjoy that myself, so I might as well have a go at making them myself. In the end, I used a little GoPro thing. It was like a cheapo one. I learned how to video edit, how to stitch videos together, and also it was, what do you call it? Making little videos then for clients. So I thought, let's put some educational videos together about things I'm passionate about, or toolboxes that I use with clients, different techniques. So I thought then I can just send them a video and they can practice with it. So if we talk about that in session, and then what it was also was, even from like doing the cycling videos, was a form of exposure for myself. So it was like, right, I'm nervous about making a video and even posting a video, not even with my voice on it even. And then I'm kind of like, what? And then over time, I've got more used to that, and I feel more confident in doing that. And so it's that thing where, what can we do to expose ourselves to something that makes us anxious? And yeah, there's a whole plethora of reasons to do it. Some of it, quite significantly, this journaling more type stuff, is partly around like, showing that, I'm like a, highly experienced therapist and trauma specialist, and I work with very, I don't know, a wide variety of people. And commonly people feel like, it's just them that are trying to sort out things for themselves, or grind towards a goal, or struggling with something. And, I think it's helpful sometimes just to think like, that it's incremental progress sometimes, and a couple of steps back occasionally, and a step forward, and keeping things in mind, and mulling things over, and thinking about what's helpful or not for yourself. And it's normalizing the grind or the contemplative nature of things, also showing how it might be helpful to do a bit of journaling, because it kind of helps you to reflect on things and plan out the week ahead and reflect on what's happened or not. Yeah, the sky is amazing, by the way. Look at that. Morning. So yeah, so that's some of the reasons. Also, yeah, it's just a bit of a hobby of mine, and also it feeds into doing the mindfulness also, because it's kind of like, how do you cross-pollinate all these things, and how do you just like make up reasons for doing things for yourself so that it's going to be beneficial, but it's that it might help me to get out of the house this morning and put my shoes on to go for the walk, if I think, I'll do a little video for YouTube at the same time, and while I'm walking around to the sauna, and that might be helpful for somebody, or it might not be, but it's going to definitely be a piece of exposure work for myself, which is helpful for me. So yeah, there's all these different reasons to do stuff, and yeah, so I thought I'd just mention that, and yeah, have a great week. Start of a new week, and the sky is lovely, and there's not a soul out here at 5:30 in the morning, but you know, it's lovely. And I'm going to go and chat to my sauna mates and maybe have a cold plunge because they just built one.